Okay, Jace. Today we're going to work on something a little different. We're going to read a book, and then we're going to talk about the story elements, okay? So this is the book we're going to be reading. It's called The Fall Festival. Okay? So we're going to discuss story elements, but we're only going to discuss a couple of them. Okay, so this is just a little overview of all the different types of story elements, because all stories have similar parts in them. So all stories have characters, they have a setting, they have a plot, which tells you what happens in the story. They have a problem, a solution, and a theme. But today we're only going to focus on the characters and the setting. Okay, Jace, do you know what a character is in a story?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's I know it's a person.
Yep, good job. Yeah, so a character is a person. It could be an animal or thing that plays an important role in the story. But a lot of times we read about people in stories, but sometimes we read about animals too. So
Sometimes we read about animals. There's a dragon, and that's
Yeah.
an animal.
there's a dragon. That's just an example. But yeah, stories can have creatures, animals. Okay, so then the other thing we're going to look for in this book is the setting. Do you know what a setting is in a story? What is it?
Setting in a place.
A place. Yeah, good job, Jace. Yeah, so it's where, but it's also when the story takes place. So that creates the setting. So for example, it could be at a school, at a farm, on the beach,
At a forest.
in a forest. Yep.
But I wanna actually do with the forest.
But actually, this book is not in the forest, but I think you're gonna like it. Okay, so we're gonna read the book, and then you're gonna look for who the characters are and what the setting is, okay? Okay, so the book is called The Fall Festival.
I didn't go to the fall festival. Well, we can go to
We went to the pumpkin patch this year, though. That was like a fall festival. Okay. It is fall. The leaves change colors. They turn yellow and red. We are driving in the car. So you see where they're at? It looks kind of like they're in the forest because there's trees. But they're not in the forest. We drive to the fall festival. Lots of critters are there. We bring a wagon to hold the things we buy. So you see? So this is the family, and then there's people at the fall festival. I see so many apples. I try one. Mom pays the man. Little sister has apple cider. She spills it. It is sticky. Do you think she looks happy in that picture?
No.
No.
She's not happy.
No, she got the sticky apple cider on her hand. We go on a hayride. There is not much hay. We ride through a field of pumpkins. You see me
We
rolling
have to get the pumpkin.
Yeah, like when we went to the pumpkin patch. I watch a critter shoot pumpkins into the air. They go splat. So they're just launching the pumpkin.
Yeah, it's a mouse and a spider on it.
Yep.
But what do they do with the pumpkin?
They're riding it as it flies. It is fun to watch. See? The family, they're all excited to watch. We walk to the apple trees. I see critters picking apples. I get to pick apples too. Dad buys the apples that we pick. Mom will make many apple pies. So she's excited. Yum, I eat another apple. Mom
But-
says, no more apples.
But look at it's that spider again.
Now the spider and the mouse. See, the mouse, his stomach looks like it hurts because he's eating too many apples.
Yeah, or cheese. But what was the spider doing?
He was just sitting with his friend the mouse.
Yeah, he was probably eating the apple.
Well, let's focus on the family, okay?
It's probably too little for him to eat.
Next, we look for a Halloween
It's probably
pumpkin.
too big for him to eat.
Yeah. Some pumpkins are too small. Some pumpkins are too funny looking. You see?
That looks really flattened with the spiders on that pumpkin.
Here's the mouse again. I find the perfect pumpkin. It is big. See how big it is? Almost the same size as the kid.
Yeah, but he can't. But how is he gonna carry it?
Yeah, that's true. Mom finds the perfect pumpkin too. It is not so big. So see, she thinks this pumpkin is the perfect pumpkin. We play the horseshoe game. We each get 3 throws. We can win prizes. I go first. So see, he's gonna throw the horseshoe. I aim, I throw, I fly. Whoops, I forget to let go. See, he flew with it and he fell. Dad goes next. He wins every time. He wins a bunny for little sister and a bear for me. It is time to go home. Little sister pulls the wagon. I help her. Dad carries the pumpkin. Mom picks up the apples that we dropped. I think fall is great, but I ate too many apples. Okay, Jay, so who were the characters in this story? Do you remember? Who were the main characters?
The boy,
Yeah, the brother. Who else?
sister.
Sister. Was there anyone else that was the main character
No.
in the picture?
No.
Do you remember who they rode in the car with? Who drove them? Mom and Dad. Yeah, so the main characters in the story were brother, sister, mom, and dad. And then would you think the characters were excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the setting? Where did the story take place? Do you remember?
It took place where they bought where they drove to the Harpers and they were at the fall festival buying some apples and some pumpkins.
Yeah, so where were they at? What was the name of the place?
The fall festival.
The Fall Festival. Good job. Do you think the setting looked like a fun place to be?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like the colors in the pictures? I did too. Well, good job, Jace. You did a good job picking out the characters in the setting, okay? Did you like it? Did you like the book?
Yeah, but I would say people are more famous than animals.
Yeah, that's true. But this book was about animals. Okay? So thank you, Jace.